Hello guys, welcome to JazzedTutorials, and this week's video is inspired by a viewer. Somebody contacted me via social media. I forget what it was, if it was Twitter or DeviantArt. It was one of the two, either Twitter or DeviantArt. Somebody messaged me a link to a very cool texture file and said, hey, create something with this. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking whomever sent me this lovely textured file and creating something awesome with it. And so basically it's all original art that we're doing today. Originality is awesome. So yeah, if you were the person that messaged me, I don't remember your name, I'm very sorry. I think I deleted your message. But anyway, if you are the one that sent me these textures, or made these textures, or whatever, thank you, you're awesome, I love you, you're amazing. So let's get started. So I'm probably going to title this video Playing with Textures, but who knows? Because what else would I call it, right? Alright, so let's get right to it. So I started off with this lovely background layer. It's a layer 0, and how I got there was I double-clicked my background layer, unlocked it, and it gave me this cool screen. So I'm going to start with the gradient overlay. I'm choosing these colors here because they work the best for this texture. So use that one there on the left, and this one for the right. Click OK, OK there, and then hit reverse so that it's, right there, and then hit reflected for your style. Click OK and you should see something like that. Alright, now let's go and open our texture folder. There are like 5 or 6 different textures you can use, so just pick ones you like. They're all almost very similar. So we're going to start off with this lovely cool texture here. It looks like that. I had to resize my texture because my texture is mega huge on my layer. You may too, you may not, I don't know. So immediately upon doing that, set your layer to soft light. Coolness. Now let's add a second texture. So grab another random texture from your folder, and we're going to set this layer to hard light, which brightens it a lot. So with texture, without texture. Sweetness. Alright, now we're going to go and add our main subject to this lovely photo. So I'm choosing, oops, not that one. I'm choosing this girl here. Now I've already used brightness and contrast on this particular girl because I felt she needed it, but you guys may feel otherwise. So if you want to add brightness and contrast settings, you can, but again, that's optional, so you do as you want. After opening that, I'm going to now duplicate her twice. On my 2 duplicated copies, I'm going to set them both to black and white, or decimate, or whatever the heck you want to do. As long as they're black and white, it don't matter. So mine is going to be, so it's going to be over to the left side there. And then I'm going to fade in by erasing with a soft round eraser brush just parts of her there. And then I'm going to set that layer to soft white. And I'll do the same exact technique, but onto the right side. So slightly move her over to the right, and you'll get the same effect like that. Really awesome, super cool. Now I want to add one more lovely little texture on top. And I'm adding the texture just to my subject because if I added it to the entire image, it would look really weird. So go ahead and do a clipping mask just to your subject in your photo or whatever you're using. Because as you noticed before, she had a purple shirt. Now she's got a kind of red shirt, so pretty nifty in my opinion. Alright, next, second to last thing we're going to do, I'm going to add a lovely rectangle. And this rectangle is going to be above all of the textures at the bottom. And I have it so it's behind all of these lovely ladies that are faded out. Now, if you put it behind there, it should be behind all the girls. And you shouldn't see anything. But because of the fact that they're faded in, the lovely rectangle will not be, so you have to kind of erase parts of it on their arm. So take a soft round eraser brush and just erase it so that it blends in and looks like it's around the back. Sweet. Do that. And then next we're going to add text. I'm adding this really cool text effect here. If you don't want to, that's okay. You could have stopped right there, but you know me, I like to add text to everything. So I'm using a font called Apple Chancery, however the heck you say it. That one there. It's a standard font in Photoshop, so you can use it. So let's double click this layer. The fill opacity is set to 0%. And our bevel and emboss settings are obviously styles emboss, chisel hard for the technique, 381% for the depth, directions down, 4 for your size, 120 degrees for your angle, 30 for your altitude, check global light. We have our highlight mode and shadow mode, the same screen and multiply, black and white. The only difference is you have an opacity of 28% on the highlight mode and an opacity of 11% on the shadow mode. Right, next we're going to add a stroke setting. I'm choosing this lovely fine hue right here. And we have 1 pixel for the size. Obviously the position's inside. And next we're going to add an inner shadow, and we're going to choose soft light for our blend mode. This is the color I've chosen, so select that one there. 75% opacity. Angle stays the same. Distance is 0, choke is 0, but size is 5. Last but not least, we're adding a gradient overlay, and I'm choosing these colors here. These are all like peachy skin colors, so choose that one there. For the left side, in the middle, we'll choose this one here. And then last but not least, you're going to select this one right here. Click OK, OK again, and everything there stays the same. Click OK, and you'll see something to the effect of that. Pretty freaking cool. So that's basically the tutorial. There's nothing else more to do to it, unless you want to. I mean, you can. I don't know if you'd want to, but you can if you want. So thank you guys for watching, and again, thank you to whomever sent me these lovely textures and this file link, because it was really cool. I enjoyed it immensely, and I hope you enjoyed this lovely tutorial with using these lovely textures. If you'd like to see other tutorials, and you want to see me use other various textures and things, you can certainly send me these things. I don't mind at all. Any suggestions you have, comment below, or you can inbox me if you like. You can check me out on social media, all links below. And if you want to use this lovely texture file as well, I will also link that below to download. So thank you guys for watching, and you have a happy and awesome week. I will see you next week. Laters. Bye!